Hi, let's meet our new friends today. They are called shapes and they are everywhere around us. First, we will know their names and help them find their way into the puzzle box. Then, we'll draw them on a chalkboard with a chalk. We'll also find out that shapes can be big and shapes can be small. Next, we will solve another puzzle to fit shapes in the right holes, and at last we will play a matching puzzle. I'm already very excited to play with you. Let's get started. This is a triangle which has 3 sides. This one looks a match to me. Let's try putting it in. And there it goes. Let's try drawing a triangle. It is called a triangle because of its 3 angles. But we will just stick to 3 sides for now. Also, it does not have to be perfect by any means. Just have fun drawing. If you want, you can also trace the triangle. The first one seems to come out better, doesn't it? If your shape comes out to be like these, which may not have all the sides of the same size, like the red one, don't worry. That is still a triangle, as long as it has 3 sides. We'll talk about the different types of a triangle another time. This is a square which has 4 sides. So, what's so special? I can see there are quite a few shapes which have 4 sides. It is special because not only its 4 sides are of equal size, each side is either vertical or horizontal to each other, called perpendicular, of which you will learn more as you grow up. So, the special block called square does not fit into just any other shape which has 4 sides. It fits right here. To draw a square, let's start with one of its sides. You can start from anywhere. One horizontal side, one vertical, another horizontal, and another vertical side. Just remember that the sides have to be of the same size. With free hand, it's absolutely okay if they do not come out perfect. That's what rulers and measuring scales are for. Also, if you notice, we have just drawn one face of the block. If you still want to draw the entire block in the chalkboard, just draw another square of the same size and connect all the corners. That's it. Wow, you have drawn a box. Great job. Shapes can be of different sizes. A square can be big, medium, or a small one, with the small one fitting into the medium and the medium fitting into the big square. Now, let's take the green block and help it find its way into the box. It is called a rectangle and also has 4 sides like the square. It's almost the same as a square too, with just one difference. Can you spot the difference? Exactly. The two opposite sides are of the same size, but the two sides next to each other are not of the same size, one being bigger than the other. Found it. That looks like a rectangle to me. Yes. Now that you have already drawn the square, drawing a rectangle should be pretty straightforward. Opposite sides equal, adjacent sides not equal, and the adjacent sides are perpendicular to each other. And that's it. That's the rectangle for you. This is also a rectangle with shorter horizontal sides and longer vertical sides. You can spot a rectangle everywhere. Can you tell me what shape shall I get if I trace the edges of this chalkboard? Here comes another four-sided shape, a rhombus, commonly known as the diamond shape. Like a square, all the four sides of a rhombus are of the same size. Also, the opposite sides have the same direction, called parallel to each other, and the adjacent sides may or may not be perpendicular. Yes, if you are thinking whether a square is a rhombus too, you are absolutely spot on. A square is a special type of rhombus. You can think of the rhombus as a tilted square, where the adjacent sides are not necessarily at right angles to each other. If rhombus was a tilted square, a rhomboid is a tilted rectangle with opposite sides parallel and equal, adjacent sides not equal, and certainly not perpendicular to each other. Yes, that's the one that looks like a tilted rectangle to me. Let's try it out. Let's try drawing a rhomboid. First, one pair of longer opposite parallel sides, followed by the other shorter pair. But you can start from anywhere. Of all the four-sided shapes we have drawn thus far, a square, rectangle, rhombus, and a rhomboid. Did you notice a very special similarity? Yes, all these shapes always have opposite sides parallel. Hence, they are also called parallelogram. Let's meet our last four-sided shape, the only one which is not a parallelogram, because it has only one pair of opposite sides parallel. It is called a trapezoid. To draw a trapezoid, just keep one opposite pair parallel and the other pair not parallel. That's it. Let's revisit all the four-sided shapes we have made today. We have made a square, a rectangle, rhombus, a rhomboid, all four of which are parallelograms, and a trapezoid. All these shapes still have one thing in common. They all have four sides, hence are also known as quadrilateral. Next, we'll meet the shape which has five sides and is known as pentagon. Hello Pentagon, nice meeting you. Let's find you your way into the puzzle box, which also has to match your 5 sides. This one appears to have 5 sides. Let's count once and put you in. Let's try drawing a pentagon which is as close to the yellow one above. If it did not come out exact, that's fine. It doesn't have to be. A shape like this is also a pentagon, as long as it has 5 sides. Only a regular pentagon has all the sides of the same size. Time to meet our next shape with 6 sides, similar to pentagon but with one more side, and is called a hexagon. To draw a hexagon, first I'll draw 2 opposite sides. But you can choose to draw in your own way. Oh wow! This shape has even more sides. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. There are 8 sides and hence it is called an octagon. Let's quickly count the sides here as well and put it in. To draw an octagon, first I'll draw 2 pairs of opposite sides and then just join them to form the remaining sides. And that's it. Next time, when you go out with grown-ups and see a stop sign, can you count the number of sides it has? If it happens to have 8 sides, then yes, it's an octagon. All the shapes we have made today are called polygons, as they form a close figure with at least 3 sides. This is a very special shape and is unlike any of the shapes we have made today, as it does not have any sides. This round, egg-like shape is called an oval. Let's try drawing an oval shape as best as we can. I'll draw one half followed by the other. What shape is this? Looks like a star to me. How many sides it has? Well, it has 10 sides, and so we can also call it a decagon. But let's stick to calling it star for now. Let's try drawing the star ourselves by looking at the blue one, but there's a way cooler and better way to draw a star as well, which we will come to in a bit. Looks okay to me. Let's see how we can better it. How about this for a star? Doesn't it look cool? Try it out on your own a few times and it will come to you easily, as you are so smart. Now, if you observe closely, the star shape is actually made up of a couple of shapes we have already come across today. Can you spot them? Awesome! A pentagon in the center and 5 triangles. Let's see if we can discover those shapes in the blue star we have met. This is our last shape for the puzzle box today. I don't have a name for it though. Why don't we give this shape a name then? Let's call it a flower. Let's see if I can draw it and make an actual flower from it. Yes, you can help me. Not too bad of a flower, right? What do you think? The only common shape that we haven't made yet is a circle. It is a perfect round shape and let's give it a try drawing it. Now that we are familiar with all the common shapes around us, it is time to solve our next puzzle. For this, we have to place each of the shapes into the board so that the holes in the shapes completely fit into the pegs. Where can we fit the circle which has one hole? Correct, the place in the board that has one peg. Does the triangle with 3 holes fit here or here? No. It can only fit right here. We are left with the square and the rectangle. Though the rectangle can fit here in a couple of ways and a square here, it doesn't look quite right, does it? Let's do it the right way then. Yes, this looks much better and this completes our puzzle. Oh, what do we have here now? I see cards of different shapes and colors. We can solve the puzzle in 2 ways. We can either match the cards by shape or match them by color. For today, we'll match them by shape and stack the cards with the same shape. Let's go! This pack of cards contains 5 different shapes, it seems. Can you say their name aloud from left to right? Perfect. They are triangle, square, circle, pentagon, and the star. Let's quickly check one more time if we have got it all right. That's perfect. We had so much fun with the shapes today and knowing why each one is so special. Next time, when you go to the playground or to the grocery with the grown-ups, you can see how these shapes are there everywhere around us. We will meet very soon with another adventure. Till then, goodbye.